Hi everyone. In example 1.13, there is a model of atom is given there. An early model of atom. You can see here at the center it is positively charged. So definitely we know that is a nucleus. And around the positive charges there are many negative charges are embedded. Now we know the negative charges are actually in orbit, but this is an early model. So negative charges are placed like this. So question is asking for what is the electric field? What is the electric field at a distance p? This is the first point. This is the distance p. Next you have to find at a distance, say it as q here. Okay, and the atom has a radius capital letter R. So first one you have to find radius. First one is radius R is greater than the radius R. That means at the point P the radius is smaller, distance is smaller, and that is greater than the actual radius of the atom. Okay, now we are going to find the electric field intensity at the point P. So definitely what we should done here, we should apply Gauss theorem. In order to find the Gauss theorem or apply the Gauss theorem, what we need here, we need a closed surface. So construct a closed surface, that is called actually, that closed surface is called what? Gaussian surface. So it's the point P, we are going to find the electric field now. If you find the electric field at the point P, we need the Flex formula or Gauss formula. Phi is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught. What is Q here? Q is the total charge. Q is the total charge. Now we know an atom is an electrically neutral. An atom is an electrically neutral because now you are learning in chemistry that what is a positive charge here? Positive charge of an atom, that is equal to positive charge, which is equal to Ze. What is Ze represents means atomic number into charge of one electron. So what is the number of negative charges? Negative charges is equal to, that is also equal to what? Ze, that is equal to minus Ze. This is plus Ze and this is minus Ze. So what is the total charge? Total charge is equal to what? 0. The total charge Q is equal to plus Ze plus minus Ze. That is total charge is equal to 0. Now you consider the point P. What is the total charge enclosed? If you consider this is a Gaussian surface, the total charge inside, nothing, 0. So what is the flux is equal to? Flux phi is equal to 0. So this is the first question here. First question asking for electric field intensity. So flux phi is equal to 0. Now you know the formula. Phi is equal to E delta S. E delta S, or simply E into area. Whatever it is, flux is equal to 0. So what is electric field here? Electric field is also equal to 0. Electric field is also equal to 0. Alright. Now look at the second question. Second question. The point Q, that is inside the atom. If you want to find electric field intensity at the point Q, once again you construct a closed surface. Construct a closed surface. Its radius is also small r. But thing is that small r is less than the actual radius of the atom. Okay, so definitely a charge is enclosed here, so definitely flex is not equal to 0. Now in order to do this one, we need the total charge. So what is the total charge? As we already learned, say it as positive charges. What is the total positive charge here? Say write it as Q1, which is equal to Zd, atomic number of the atom, into charge of electron. If so, what is the negative charges? Negative charges, say write it as Q2, that is equal to minus Ze, minus Ze. This minus Ze for the actual volume of the atom, and we are not taking the actual volume, we are taking the point Q which is inside. That means we cannot take the total negative charge as minus Ze. Only few negative charges we are taking. So in order to find how much negative charges we are taking, you have to calculate here the Q2 once again. I can write here negative charges Q2 is equal to this minus Ze is distributed in the total volume of this atom. What is the total volume of the atom? I can write this as spherical shape, right? So 4 by 3 pi into capital letter R cube. But we are now taking not the whole volume, we are taking a very small volume with a radius small r. So I can write here into 4 by 3 pi into small r cube. So we need the negative charges only at the volume of 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the total charge inside this one? Minus Ze. That is distributed in the 4 by 3 pi r cube, capital letter. That is a whole atom. We need only very small portion of this atom. So you can see here in this picture diagram, 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi cancel. So what is a Q2 now here? Q2 is equal to minus Ze into small r cube divided by capital letter R cube. So we got now Q1 and Q2 inside the closed surface. That means the point Q is now the Gaussian surface. Inside that one, total positive charge is equal to Ze and total negative charge is equal to minus Ze into R cube divided by R cube. So what is the total charge enclosed here? Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2. That is Ze, Q1 is Ze plus Q2, that is equal to minus Ze R cube divided by capital letter R cube. That means total charge enclosed here is equal to Ze can be taken outside 1 minus R cube divided by capital letter R cube. Capital letter R is what? Radius of the actual radius of the atom, and small r is what? What we have taken here, the point Q. Now apply the Gauss theorem. What is a Gauss theorem is talking about now? Flex phi is equal to total charge enclosed, total charge enclosed divided by epsilon 0. So I can write here phi is equal to, what is the total charge enclosed here? Ze into 1 minus r cube divided by capital letter R cube divided by epsilon. Phi is equal to E dot area. So electric field and area at the point Q both are in the same direction, theta equal to 0. So I can write here phi is equal to EA. So look at the equation here for phi. Two equation we got now. This is equation number 2 and this is the equation number 1. Left hand sides are equal, so I can write here EA is equal to Ze divided by epsilon 0 into 1 minus R cube divided by capital letter R cube. Now A is a total area at which point, including the point Q, that is a spherical shape, right? So I can write here, and the radius of that Q, radius is smaller. So I can write here E into 4 pi r square is equal to Ze divided by epsilon 0 into 1 minus R cube divided by R cube. If you take to this 4 pi r square to the right side and take this r square inside the bracket, you will get the equation as E is equal to ZD divided by 4 pi epsilon 0. Take the r square inside the bracket, so you will get the 1 by r square minus r divided by r cube. So this is the electric field inside this atom, inside the atom. Okay, so now we got the questions A, B. First one is asking for outside, which is equal to 0, and there is one concept is the atom is an electrically neutral because the total number of positive charges and total number of negative charges are equal. Total positive charges we have taken here plus ZE, and negative charges are taken the minus ZE. Where Z represents what? Atomic number of the atom. E represents what? Charge of one electron. And the charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10 to minus 7, minus 19 coulomb. Clear? So these are the example 1.13. Hope you understand this one.